morning. This is a webisode.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the ASOTV Podcast for Fear the Walking Dead Passage miniseries Webisodes. I'm your host, Cleo. With me, I have John and Dom.
Hello.
Good. I really like this one.
Yeah.
And I think it helped that I was prepared for a 15-minute thing. Last time I thought it was going to be longer than that, so that's why Flight sort of caught me off guard when it ended so abruptly.
Yeah.
But I was sort of prepared for it this time.
No, do we know if this one is supposed to tie into upcoming Fear?
I can't see how it's not. I'm not sure there's any official confirmation of it, but it feels very relevant.
Yeah, because I know the last one did. So I don't know if they plan on breaking that trend.
Very anticlimactically, might I add.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what bothered me. I really wished that woman would become a more Charlie, I think her name was, would have just become a more important, or Alex.
Her name
I think
changed.
we thought her name was Charlie.
No, her name actually changed.
Yeah, whatever.
That's right. Because she was lying.
Yeah.
We still don't know which one's her real name.
Right.
As long as, I was hoping she would become a main cast member.
Yeah.
But she was in just 1 or 2 episodes. And that was it. So.
But she is still alive, so.
Maybe.
Maybe. We could always run into her again.
She was stranded out on the boat and left in the middle of the ocean on the raft.
No. She ended up with...
Oh, yeah, they came back. Yeah.
Yeah. She ended up... The kid was dead, and she ended up with that asshole. I don't remember him, because he's dead. But I think we left her still alive.
Right.
Somewhere.
Right.
But this starts off. They didn't give us any names for what I would assume would be the first 3 episodes.
Yeah, each episode I think was 50 seconds long or something like that.
Yeah. And so if I was watching it, and I can't, it's too short for me to watch, freaking week by week for that sort of a thing. Mm-hmm. But if I was watching week by week, I would be so confused. Cause I'm like, what's your name? You never said your name. But the main ladies were Gabby and Sierra.
Yep.
And Gabby's the one who comes.
Yep. Yeah, Sierra's the only name I remembered. Yeah.
I actually made it a point to write all their names down. Maybe, Colton's the jackass boyfriend.
Maybe because, and I don't know how well this is going to show up on camera, maybe because I was drinking Sierra Mist.
That might have done it.
Beach edition.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really like Sierra and Gabby. They're really interesting. I just think we didn't have enough time with them that I would like.
No, I think the whole purpose of setting this up anyway is the bunker, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it seems like the important part of this is the passage. The tunnel from under the tunnel under the border.
Yeah, and if we don't see any of these characters in Fear the Walking Dead, but we do see this passage, that will still be interesting and relevant, I think, to have this whole little story, because now we kind of got what this whole thing was, and how there's zombies down there now, so
yeah.
Sorry. I was just gonna say, I'm just trying to remember the end of Fear, where everyone was at, because I remember Chris and that woman he was with they were leading the people back across the border. I remember that, back to the U.S.
And there was a shootout.
Or not Chris, I mean Nick.
Nick.
I mean Nick. Sorry, I don't remember.
I know exactly who you were talking about too.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like they're probably out of the equation to meet these people because if they found a tunnel, this would have been a lot easier.
Right.
Yes.
So, but like, what's Salazar's daughter's name?
Oh my god! Now I'm forgetting everybody's name. Hold on.
What the hell's her?
Help me.
I feel like she's going to meet these two. That was my guess. That
No. Luciana's the Nick's girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Ophelia.
Yeah.
So I feel like Ophelia might run into these two. That's my shot.
Yeah.
Because she's on the right side of the border right now.
Yeah.
Honestly, what I think, because the Colton, the jackass boyfriend, and like his dudes, like the border patrol guys, it feels like that's the group that ambushes the people at the border. Nick and
It
that
very well
group.
could be, yeah.
Because they're kind of
They work
they
for
look,
border patrol. Like, well,
yeah,
Colton
and they
did,
look
at least.
semi-militarized, but not military.
Yeah.
So that would make sense that they'd be border patrol.
Yeah, well, Colton definitely said well, no, it wasn't Colton said it, but it was
Gabby
that said her boyfriend worked with the border patrol and he knew about a tunnel that they had to watch, stuff like that. So that that's why Colt wanted to quote unquote check on it, but they turned it into a bunker and all this crazy stuff. And I mean, that's actually a pretty smart way to go about it. You think like you have a bunker underground, you have the thing booby trapped, first and foremost. So if anybody sneaks in, they're not going to know about the booby traps.
Which I'm so surprised Sierra just was not killed. I thought she was dead.
Yeah.
I thought that explosion killed her.
It depends on, I guess, where the charges were placed. They seem like they were just strategically placed to not do a lot of structural damage to the tunnel.
Yeah, it was probably just a warning system to like shock and slow down whoever the intruder is, and to also let them know that somebody tripped it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I feel like there was a lot of emphasis on, and it seemed like to be a theme or a motif in this webisode series, about needing people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need, Sierra said, I don't need you to Gabby. And Sierra said, Gabby, you don't need Colton. Like, so I'm thinking that they would have to meet up. I feel like they have to meet up with somebody. Because then they'll need them to get through the tunnel to get, I just feel like they put a lot of emphasis on needing. Like, I need you to get to, Gabby said to Sierra, I need you to get there because I can't do it myself.
Mm-hmm.
Also, there was a lot of like, you can't know, nobody can know about this tunnel. You have this knowledge and you're out in the world. You feel like they have to meet up somehow.
Yeah, well, like the tunnel, like it was kind of a special, like I said, it's down in the ground. They don't have to worry about zombies falling into it. Like the entrance is very well hidden. We don't know where the exit necessarily goes out, but I would assume that that's fairly well hidden as well. So yeah, they're trying to protect their home essentially, like the bunkers where they're taking up residence. So, I mean, up until this point, where was that zombie located, by the way?
What zombie?
The one that was like under the tarp or something that Sierra ran into in the first place?
Oh, it was like in a little one of those garbage rolly thingies.
Yeah.
Like she got in there just to hide, and there was just a bunch of zombies.
Oh yeah.
Which was confusing to me. Like, why would they be there?
Yeah. Were they like studying them or something? Like,
I don't know, because they were really shocked when they opened the top and the zombies got them. It was like, did you not know they were there?
Yeah, that's what I was confused about as well.
I wonder if those were like recently
maybe one of them was planning a coup.
Maybe.
It's like a trap.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah, that was one part that got me confused. I was like, why is there a cart full of walkers?
Yeah. I think it
Because
was only one, wasn't it?
No, there were at least two.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, was there? Oh.
I'm pretty sure.
I thought
it was
just
really
the
dark.
one, and then they pushed it. She pushed it down the track, and it started making others.
Maybe. But I thought there were two.
Could have been.
So a lot of Colton getting stabbed.
Yeah. That was fun.
Just a little bit.
Guy was just very stabbable.
He really was very stabbable.
Kind of had the
Like,
face
from
for
the
it.
minute we saw him, too, it was just like, there's something wrong with you, isn't there? Yeah.
To be fair, I would have stabbed them too.
Yeah.
Except they wouldn't have been in the leg.
Hard.
Well, I mean, Gabby stabbed him in the chest, so.
Yeah. Sarah got him in the leg. I would have at least bare minimum cut off the Achilles tendon.
Ooh.
Bare minimum.
Yeah,
If I want to make sure somebody's not following me, that's what I do. I mean, not speaking from experience, of course, but
No.
Yeah, I think Sierra just wanted to. That was just her reacting.
yeah.
It wasn't really any planned strikes.
I would have kept my knife though.
That was the one thing where I was like, you left your knife in his leg. What the hell?
Oh, Omi actually brings up a good point in chat. She goes, maybe that was their dead in the carts and they didn't think they'd zombify since they weren't infected. Because at this point, don't forget, we're still early on
sure
and they don't know that the world is infected. Everybody's infected. So, yeah, they probably don't know that. That's a good point.
But, yeah, that's interesting. Maybe
That would make sense.
And then the question then would be, why did they kill their own?
If they did kill their own. They could have been injured.
That's true. But
Yeah. Just lack of medical supplies alone.
Yeah.
Yep, that's probably another answer we'll never get, just like many in this universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I actually really want either Colson, oh my god, Colton to have lived, or for when we come back to this tunnel in season 3 of Fear, we see his walker.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of expecting. See the walker. Maybe a couple posters for Tahiti. It's a
magical place.
I do want to mention, I love the hazmat zombies.
Oh yeah, that was great.
They're slightly less terrifying though.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't tell they were walkers until one of them got stabbed in the face. I was like, oh, okay.
It's just like you were coming at me really slowly. You have gloves on. You can't scratch me. You have a mask on. You can't bite me. You're just really gonna push me around a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe fall on top of me.
Weren't there zombies like that in Left 4 Dead 2?
Yes.
They were like hazmat zombies that you could poison or whatever.
They were fireproof, I believe. Yeah.
Some nonsense. Or that was it. Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like it sucks.
Slightly.
Fireproof zombies.
Slightly.
Yep.
But I definitely like this one better. I just, like I said, really hope they do more with it.
Yeah, than what they did with
these characters are really cool. I really like them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I before we started had looked up. Maybe I was, gonna read the synopsis for first episode of Fear, but it's far from now.
Yeah, it's a long time. Do we know what is it, June or July?
June 4th.
Okay.
And it looks like they're airing the first 2 episodes together.
Okay.
Because 1 and 2 both have a June 4th date.
I know that's their plan right now. We've had other shows where, like, for example, the upcoming or the previous week we had iZombie coming up, and when we had made our schedule up here on YouTube, episode 1 and 2 aired for the same date, and we put it up, and it was a double episode, whatever. And then I go and watch the episode, and I'm like, that was only one episode. What the heck? And then I found out that they split it up, like, in a matter of 2 weeks. They changed their mind, so...
oh, wow.
Yeah, so it is possible that gets changed, but yeah, as it stands right now, it looks to be a double episode.
Cool.
Yep.
Either way. Yeah, no, I'm looking at the Wikipedia. It's all a bunch of TBAs.
Mm-hmm.
Just a couple of dates. But it seems like we're going to be switching back and forth between one side of the border and the other.
Interesting.
Because, Nick and
okay.
I'm going to call her Ophelia. Nick and Luciana and all of them have been abducted by what we can assume is Border Patrol.
Mm.
And then we have everyone else on the other side of the fence.
That can either get really interesting or really frustrating quickly, because then we have to wait 2 weeks for the story that's going on each side of the border.
Mm.
They might. I don't know. We'll see how they handle it. Walking Dead has always gone back and forth with how they handle multiple.
Yeah, and
points of view.
We were probably the most frustrated with it this season, so that's why I'm worried.
Yeah. But Fear seems to usually keep it different.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Be good. Someone had to say it.
Yep. I said it too much last season. I feel like I have to pass that mantle on to somebody else. So I can't wait for Fear. Honestly, I really do love Fear the Walking Dead. It's a great
I'm
show.
actually liking Fear more than the actual Walking Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, it's pound for pound a better show at this point.
Yep.
So I have high hopes. I mean, I'm glad it's kind of starting early this summer, so we can hold this over till Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
And stuff like that starts, because like all these shows are starting like really late in the year.
Oh my God, you're right, July. I gotta wait till my birthday for Game of Thrones. I forgot.
Yeah, so like it's kind of nice to have a show.
I'm thinking it's coming soon. Oh my God.
Yeah, it'll kind of fill the gap a little bit better, I think, at least even just for our show, technically.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So that'll be cool.
Yeah, I mean, I do miss the split. I did like first half of the season immediately following The Walking Dead. I liked, the second half picking up right before Walking Dead. I really like that, but I don't know. We'll see how this plays out. This for this season, it might be better format this way,
Yeah, it might. And I don't know if we said it on podcast. I feel like we said it in like after show or pre-show or something, but we love when they split it up, because that mid-season finale of season 2 was better than any season finale.
Yeah.
But a lot of fans were frustrated last season with Fear being split up. So I think that's why they're not splitting it up.
Probably.
So we'll see how it works.
Yeah, see, even Sean Bowman in chat
We'll see if those fans are wrong.
Yeah, even Sean Bowman in chat says Fear is better. So, not just our opinion.
I still, I've gotten used to the name Fear the Walking Dead. I don't know, I wish it was a little more different.
Like Walking Dead, the prequel?
The not Walking Dead. I don't know.
The strolling corpse people. Oh.
John, where can people find you?
You can find that and more wonderful jokes at No More on Twitter. Get fucking ready.
All I want to see is a walker with a skip it around its ankle now. See what that counter gets up to. You can find me down below at Phenomadom, Phenomedom.
Phenomadom. And you can find me at Cleomoto on Twitter, Twitch, and Pinterest. Go to my Tumblr, it's also Cleomoto. I have my word vomit thoughts on Batman vs Superman, which I'm writing a bunch of articles about because I find it fascinating. You can find all of us at ASOTV Podcast on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, Google+, and right here on YouTube. Follow us for some more podcasts from some of your favorite TV shows, video games, and movies. Until next time. Bye, guys. The finger guns.
The finger guns. Shooter McGavin. They piece of shit like you for breakfast.
The not as dead Walking Dead.
The skipping dead.
The skipping dead.
The very best thing of all. There's a walker on this ball.
God, I had to skip it.